folks, and welcome back to Fishing with Den. Well, I'm down on my local pond again today, and the reason being that first of all I've got a little tip for you concerning a thing called a Telltale Shot, and secondly because I've got a new camcorder with a much bigger zoom, so I'll be able to hopefully show you how the floats are going under. Here's the camcorder. It's replacing my standard iPhone, and the reason for that is that I just needed much more zoom than the iPhone could do. I've actually got it zoomed in on my float. I have no idea whether you can see this or not, but that's zoomed in on my float, which is out there in the water, and hopefully we'll get some good footage from it. Not sure what the audio's like, but if nothing else it's going to show you that little tip I was talking about the Telltale Shot. So let's show you the Telltale Shot, shall we? So this is it then. This is the Telltale Shot. As you can see, I've got the normal size 14 hook on, and about 3 inches away from the hook I've got this number 6. This is a Stotz, but any kind of shot will do. Obviously then, working up the line, I've just got another number 6 there. It's only about 3 feet deep here, as you know. So I've then got to this float, which is probably 3 BB or so. It's actually one of the ones I made a couple of days ago, and I'll be showing you a video probably next week about how I made these. Very similar to the original ones, the reed floats. There we go. So as you can see, the top comes out, and I can change the tops for either different colours or different thicknesses, different lengths, whatever. So that's the modified insert waggler I made the other day, and as you can see, it's just held on with a float adapter. Straightforward, normal sort of a float adapter. But basically the idea is that when you're getting bites, the fish will come along. You've got your bait here. This is just fractionally off the bottom, and when the fish lifts up and does that, then the float also lifts from here up to here. And if it stays there, then that's a bite and you can hit it, which is great. Sometimes though, it'll come up and go straight down again, and that's a line bite. So you're waiting for it to come up and just stop for a second or so, and then you can hit it. Obviously you can always get the straightforward sail away bites. Obviously with carp you're more likely to get those, but this kind of rig is designed for the more sensitive biting fish. Things like Crucian carp, goldfish, bream, tench possibly, roach sometimes. All they have to do is to lift this little shot off the bottom, and you've got the indication you need. Now for those of you that catch Crucian carp, people generally recommend that you have the float dotted down so there's only that much showing above the water. And that does work. But I find that by having this Telltale Shot, I don't have to worry too much about that. I can leave that much sticking out, and then if it rises to there, because the fish has picked it up and just sat still with it in its mouth, I can strike at that. So it's just another means of bite detection, but it does give you another string to your bow. So let's give this a go then, shall we? Whoa. Oh, that one took off, didn't it? Well, that was a normal going under time bite, which obviously you're going to get, but it certainly shot off. Nice fish too. Don't think it's all that big, but certainly fight well in this pond. He doesn't want to know, does he? Come right in the edge, knows all the tricks. Off he goes again. Try and keep him out of my swim. Easier said than done sometimes. And off he goes again. Come on, fish. You've done your bit, you can give up now. Tricked him straight in the net. He was just about to bolt off as well. So that is a good fish. I think I'm going to probably weigh this one. Look at that. Lovely fish. 0 and 9 pounds dead, so it's just under 8 pounds. Nice little fish. Beautiful little fish. So that looks like a bite. The problem I'm having at the moment is the fact that, the sun's coming directly at me and the camera can't see into it properly. So I'm spending half my time trying to sort the camera out and not concentrating on what I'm doing. Still, plenty of time left and hopefully plenty of fish. See the lifts. Not sure whether to strike just yet. You need something a bit more sustained than that. You wanted to lift and hold, second or two maybe sometimes. That indicates that the fish has picked up the bait and it's just lying there with it in its mouth. Getting indications, as you can see at the moment. That's a lift bite. Ow! And of course it doesn't help when you've got a dragonfly sitting on the top of a very thin float tip. I'll try and get rid of him. I'll just try and reel in just a fraction to sink the float. And there we go. And he comes back again. Oh, get away. Oh, sometimes, eh? Well, we'll just have to put up with him, I think, folks. Whoa, out of the swim. That's better. There we go. Beautiful condition. And away we go. See the lift? Beautiful. Lovely lift indication at first there. Whoa! line bite anyway. And that's what I'm saying about the lift method. Obviously when fish are down there, you've got fins hitting into the line and knocking the float. Obviously that moves it up and down, but it's just a quick action, a quick down up or an up down. What we're looking for is preferably a fairly slow sustained up or down movement, and that indicates much better a bite than trying to strike at any movement at all. If you strike at any movement, you're very likely to end up with a foul hooked fish. And away we go again. Whoa! Well, I came down for a bit of fun, and a bit of fun's what I've been getting. Some not too big fish, but that one I had that was just under £8 was a lovely fish. They don't go too big in here. I mean, £8–10 is probably the maximum. It's got to be better than working, guys, isn't it? Whoa! A decent fish. Not sure where he is. Oh yeah, try and keep him out of the main swim by just ease the pressure off a little bit, let him go away. That's it. Now he's moving across to the left. There we go, he's right over there, look. So that keeps him out of the main swim where we are fishing, and of course that means that we're not spooking anything else. He's had his initial run, now he's gone a bit sluggish on me. He's just plodding away. Mind you, he may well wake up shortly. Decent looking fish, this one. Oh, he's a nice fish, isn't he? And there we go. Yes, that's a lovely fish. Oh, he certainly woke up in the net there. Whoa! Ah, soaking me. Oh dear. Well, let's see if we can get him unhooked first of all. Oh, he's already done that for me, it's there. So let's just get rid of the float out of the way. And there we are. Beautiful looking fish. Let's see what he weighs. £8, 9 ounces, so just under £8. Lovely fish. Then one last go down here before we go. See if there's anything down there. Well, looks like something's going on. Yep, I knew they'd turn up sooner or later. Yep, down there. Well, that certainly took off, didn't he? I think I've upset this one. Don't think he's all that big, but he's certainly having a good scrap. Oh, he's not bad. Well, that's a lovely fish. Very thick. Very fit. Well, that's it for another one then, folks. I've been here 3 or 4 hours now and it's time to pack up and go home. Had a really good day actually, had quite a few fish. I have had some bites using the Telltale Shot where they've lifted up like I showed you, or like I proposed to show you anyway. I'm just hoping that the new camcorder with its zoom comes out and shows you those shots really well. But I'm going to have to go back now and just do the editing and see how we go. So, till next time then, you know what to do. If you liked it, click the button. If you want to subscribe, you can. Until next time, see ya.